Join us and help us continue to support the many talented people of our community. Learn how to get your business highlighted on La Crosse Local. Go to lacrosselocal.com and click on Advertise. Prevention is the key to a healthy life. That's why Gunderson Health encourages you to learn about vaccines and how they can help you and your loved ones stay healthy. Vaccines protect against preventable diseases and viruses by boosting your body's defenses. Visit GundersonHealthVax.com to learn more. We connected again with artist Chase Gentry. We got into his new audience on TikTok, Chase's coloring book, The Menagerie of C.W.G, and the upcoming exhibition at the Pump House, running May 24th through June 15th. You can find more conversations, food reviews, weekend picks, live music, and events on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is La Crosse Local.
You're out in Philly? What's happening?
Yeah, so I moved here with my partner, and she's going to school for like bookbinding and book arts. She's going to be a master in book arts. And she gave me the opportunity to come with her and live kind of rent-free, in like a nicer dorm, because she's also working for the school. They give us some housing. I just had to sign a few paperworks, and then move in. And now I'm in Philly making art.
How's that going? Like you said, you haven't found, I guess, your community yet, or is it going pretty well?
I mean, I kind of keep to myself. Once I moved out here, I've been pretty much staying digital stuff. I just make videos. I guess I'm quote unquote a content creator now, in a sense. So I just kind of do that. I get out of the house to walk around, maybe grab some coffee. The closest I've met anybody was probably my barista who makes my coffee every morning.
Kind of checking out your TikTok, it looks like you have about close to 80,000 followers, and we follow you. I don't know if they're daily or, how-tos or just your little doodle things.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been spending a lot of time on that. I mean, man, the audience seems to be growing for you.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm pouring my heart and soul into it now. I didn't really want to join TikTok at first. Once people kind of pressured me to do it, I decided to do it. And then one video after another, it just kept taking off. I just felt like, okay, this is where I belong right now. So I'm going to just give it all, I think. And it's been working out pretty good, I think.
Was that something that kind of started out of the I guess the inklings or the final throes maybe of COVID, or was that after that, or when did that come about?
I've been sharing artwork for years on the internet. It wasn't until TikTok, I think I joined maybe a year and a half ago. So all that growth has happened within that time frame, I'd say. It's all a bit of a blur at this point, because once it started, I just was tunnel visioned. Didn't really think about what was behind me, just kept working forward. But I'd say about a year and a half I was on TikTok.
It's been a while since we connected. So I know we talked about your influences, background, and style and all that stuff. But, just checking out your website now, you have a new coloring book too.
Mm-hmm.
What's that all about?
Yeah, so I collaborated with a local publishing company, local as in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Ope Publishing, Roxanne, and it was just an idea that we had. We published another coloring book before, and I was doing these daily videos of daily sketchbook drawings on TikTok and recording each one and showing the process. And I didn't really color the pieces, so people in the comments were like, you should totally make this a coloring book. And then the idea just kind of stuck, and I went to Roxanne, pitched it to her, and we were both pretty on board with it. It was definitely a crazy project. It's 80 pages of coloring and at a price point of like $20, so we kind of bound it ourselves with this bookbinding machine that she found at a random little bookbinding place in La Crosse. And it was just like this old one they don't use anymore, but it still worked. So we plugged it in and got the materials, kind of put it together that way. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much my only thing that I'm selling right now is still the coloring book. And it's been a while now since it's been available.
Yeah, it looks like it's up on Etsy for $20. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with the Pump House releasing their lineup of shows, that seems to be kind of exciting for folks that like going there for their openings. And I believe they're free wine for the first hour.
That's
So it
news
looks
to
like,
me, but sounds good to me.
yeah. So it looks like you'll have stuff up from May 24th through June 15th.
Yeah, I think the date was changed to June 2nd. At least that's the reception. I think there's a couple days in before that I have my art displayed. But yes, yeah.
So is there something that people can expect from that show, or is it kind of, your style? Is there any theme to it or anything, or just kind of a body of work that you've been building?
Well, I wanted it to be a form of like an introduction to my work. And I tried to come up with a title and a theme that would almost allow me to create anything I wanted and show it without having to worry about having a specific theme. So I created this title, Imagination Dissection. It's almost like you're dissecting my brain in a sense and walking into my mind, and just kind of, this is what I do almost. That's what I wanted the theme and the style of the work to be in the gallery. So it's kind of, I'm just going to show everything that I've made in the last year. So everything. So I have about 50 pieces ready.
Wow.
I just got to frame them. I got a lot of work to do ahead of me, and I still got more pieces coming out. But my goal and my pitch to them when I applied was, I want to fill your biggest gallery from head to toe. I want to just go all out. Now, keeping that promise is fun and hard. I was very excited applying. So I was like, oh, I want to do everything. I want to be ambitious. And now that I'm actually doing it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. Now I got to sit down and frame them all, get them wired, and then try to actually plan it out. And it's been a really fun challenge, and I'm really excited for people to see what I've been creating. Everything that I've made on TikTok will be on display. So including the Post-it note doodles and such.
So will it be for sale as well then?
Yeah, yep. That's another aspect too. I'm hoping to get through. So pricing and everything will be for sale. There's I think a few people flying out too, which is kind of scary, but cool, I guess.
That's sweet. So, I mean, also size wise, are you gonna have a lot of variations? I know I've seen you do stuff on doors and various things like that. Is it, it's kind of smaller work, or what are these 50 items going to look like?
Well, I tried to keep it, change it up a little bit. I have a lot of 9x12 drawings mostly. That's kind of what I was doing inventory recently and counted mostly drawings. So, and I have a few canvas paintings. I have about over 150 Post-it notes that I'm going to try to attach to some giant board. So that turns into a giant piece on its own. I have a massive drawing that's 20, I don't even know the exact measurements right now, but it was the biggest drawing I've ever done, will be on display at this show. Yeah, I mean, I have to transport it all from Philly to La Crosse. So as much as I would have loved to do a massive canvas that covers the entire wall, I wanted to do that. It's just, I had to think about traveling, so I kind of shrunk it down a little bit, but increased the numbers of the pieces.
So what else is coming up for you? Are you trying to engage out there in Philadelphia, or what's happening?
We'll see. I mean, I am, like I said, I'm tunnel visioned on this TikTok thing. I think we're gonna, once we reach 100K, I might try to do some sort of fun live stream. I do live streams now, so I'll stream my drawings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, and that's kind of what I've been dedicating a lot of my time to, and interacting with the fans and people that watch. I'd say I'm always open for more murals. I want to get in touch with a few people back in La Crosse and see if I can work on something new there. As in Philly, it's kind of hard to get your, name out here. There's 3 million people or something in the area, and everyone's an artist in a big city. So it's just slowly and steady. But I kind of got my heart in lacrosse, I think, is where I want to focus.
So in terms of your like presentation style, just because I do come across them, watch them, naturally it's your speaking voice, but do you take any sort of influence from Bob Ross when you're talking about your work?
I mean, it was unintentional, it was I was just talking, and then everyone was like, "You're Bob Ross." I'm like, that's an honor. I'm not, but he is fantastic, and I'll take that compliment. That's very kind. A lot of people say Owen Wilson.
Okay.
And then now Owen Wilson is playing Bob Ross in a new movie. So I was like, well, okay, all right. Yeah, I kind of tried the relaxing side of things,
That's funny because I never saw a comment about Bob Ross, so that's great. Yeah, it is a very calming sort of experience to watch your videos. So,
well, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of the goal. I want to be a little chaotic, but still something you can watch in bed or something.
Yeah. So, you talked about the book. That's pretty much the only thing that's available for sale right now, or where can people pick up your artwork? Can they still purchase off your website?
Not off my website. Etsy you can find that link on my website, the book. It's $20 if you're in the United States. It is significantly more expensive if you are outside of the States because of shipping, and it's kind of out of our hands. I'm not even the one shipping it. It's Oak Publishing that's doing the shipping. So $20 if you're in the United States. River City Gallery in La Crosse, Wisconsin has some pieces available, originals, paintings, and a few prints as well. You can purchase those online. But as for other pieces through me, everything is kind of closed off right now because I'm preparing for the show and just kind of seeing what sells there. And I want to have everything to show there.
Well, that's going to be sweet. So what I got from the Pump House, it's May 24th through June 15th, but you'll be there during the opening night or whatever, not opening night, but the
reception.
The reception.
Yeah, June 2nd from 5 to 7. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that'll be a fun time. Excited. I'm very nervous, but I'm excited. It's my first solo show, so I believe there is another artist in the other gallery. But this is my first time ever doing like an entire space with my work. So it's gonna be a good time. I might run outside a few times and get some fresh air. Maybe run around the block if I don't know, hide away. But I'll be back. I'll be there.
Yeah, take breaks from the attention.
Yes, please. Oh my God. I mean, I'm so used to talking to people over my phone or people texting like on my streams and chats. So it's going to be a completely different environment. Might panic, but it'll be a happy panic.
Well, sweet. So I know people can go to the Pump House. What avenue do you like people to find out more about you the most? I assume TikTok, building that base.
Yeah.
But what's the best avenue?
I mean, Instagram is where you can talk to me like via DMs. Instagram, TikTok are definitely the two best places to reach me. If you want to see more of my content, it's TikTok, Chase Gentry 54. Instagram is the same username. Come to my show. I hope to see humans there. That'd be kind of fun. There'll be a canvas puzzle to solve. It's made out of little canvases like this. So I've designed a little puzzle so you can, kind of interactive. Want to make it interactive. So come have fun, hang out. I will also be recording parts of the show in the reception and considering even doing a live stream. So if anybody wants to feature on one of those things, I'm welcome to.
La Crosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you'd like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at La Crosse Local. Find out more about us at lacrosselocal.com, and you can subscribe to the La Crosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We appreciate it.